So in this video, I'm going to describe the method that I used to fix my sun visor case. So essentially what was happening was this was not staying shut. So it was like that. Now it's obviously this isn't a fixed position, but what you need to do is if this is currently in your roof, there's one screw there. You need to take the sun visor off, and then there are two screws here, here and here. Now another video on YouTube describes this process, and his process is to actually take this part out of this unit. Now you don't necessarily need to do that. What you can do, and watch, bear with me while I fix this, is you can use this as an access point. So if I allow this to move, you can see that pin there? You can actually access that using long nose pliers. So I've already repaired this. I found a nail in the shed and I cut it to size. What you want that to do is be like 1 or 2 mil, maybe 3 or 4 mil out. And what I did was I used a set of, I'm going to try my best here, long nose pliers. And then I grabbed it and I plonked it in there. That was just a dry fit to make sure that it was going to fit in and the sizing was right, because I had a few nails that I used that was too wide, and this one seemed to be perfect. Once I got that in there, I've just used some super glue, and I'm hoping that that's going to be enough. I've seen some of these where this actual unit that the screw goes into, the housing snaps. You might be up for a new unit, or you might be in a position where you need to take this out to see what modifications you can make to it so that you can have a screw there that will catch so that it stays shut. I hope that helps you, so that you know if you need to actually take this part out, which actually holds the glasses. I actually also use this as an opportunity to wash this up, because this was very gunky from last 10 years worth of using my hands, and you go fishing or whatnot, and it got pretty grubby. So I've washed this, dried it up, and I've also used some contact cleaner on the back just to drive any moisture out. But I mean, you probably don't need to do that if you allow it plenty of drying time in the sun. And that's it. I hope that helps.